This is your CBS 46 News Flash Briefing, brought to you by West Shore Home.
Good morning. I'm Gurveer Dinza. Coronavirus cases here in Georgia are still going up. Let's give you a look at the latest numbers. The numbers released by the Georgia Department of Health show 24,844 confirmed cases in our state. So far, 1,036 deaths are blamed on COVID-19 in Georgia. Around 20% of the patients have had to be hospitalized. We'll have updated numbers for you coming up at noon today. There are now more than 1 million confirmed cases across the country. The number of COVID-19 deaths across the country now approaching 60,000, and more than 115,000 people have recovered. Worldwide, the number of people who have recovered is approaching 1 million. If you live in DeKalb or Fulton County, you could be getting a knock on your door. CDC teams are now going door to door in those counties asking residents for blood samples. It's in partnership with the Georgia Department of Public Health and the CDC. The goal here is to figure out how widespread the infection is by looking for antibodies and pinpointing exposure.
Teams from the CDC are packing things up in the lab and heading out into the field. It's part of a survey which includes asking questions and for a blood sample. This is a partnership between the Georgia Department of Public Health and the CDC. The goal is to figure out how widespread the infection is by looking for antibodies and pinpointing exposure.
This will tell us whether or not the people have been infected in the past with this virus. This information is incredibly important because it'll let us know how widespread the virus is in the community. It will help us to be able to plan prevention measures, as well as let us know what risk factors there are for infection with this virus.
Now, nobody has to go inside your home for the testing. They can do it outside on your property if that makes you more comfortable. Meantime, Governor Kemp says Georgia has seen a record number of coronavirus tests. Nearly 13,000 new tests were conducted yesterday alone. The state now has 49 public and private testing sites, along with 9 Georgia Guard testing sites. That brings the total number of tests to more than 140,000 across Georgia. And Simon Property Group, which is the biggest mall owner in the country, is getting ready to reopen 49 malls nationwide, including 7 right here in Georgia. This is according to an internal memo that was obtained by CNBC. Some of the Metro Atlanta malls that are expected to reopen Friday include Lenox Square, Phipps Plaza, and the Mall of Georgia. To make sure that employees and shoppers keep their distance, management is putting up tape. And also, they're putting up tape across sinks and toilets in the restrooms. They're limiting food court seating and keeping play areas and drinking fountains closed. CBS 46 still waiting to hear back from corporate from Simon Malls. We are in storm mode today. There's a chance that we're going to see some severe weather later on this afternoon. Let's check in right now with meteorologist Fred Campagna for the latest on that.
Well, Gurveer, we are tracking some potentially severe storms for later this afternoon into this evening. It's a level 2 out of 5 risk in North Georgia, with the main threat being straight line damaging winds from any storms that move through. So that is the number one thing that we are concerned about with any storms that develop later today. Passing shower, thunder shower possible around midday. A better chance of storms, though, by late this afternoon, after about 3 o'clock this afternoon, right through this evening as that line sweeps through from west to east. We do quiet down on Thursday, but cool down considerably as well. Temperatures in the 50s early in the day, and then only rising into the low to mid 60s during the afternoon, with a 20% chance of a passing shower on Thursday. But again, that focal point for us in the 7-day forecast is this afternoon and this evening, with the threat of some strong to severe storms coming through. After a cool Thursday, it's mild Friday, and then warm over the weekend. Sunny and 80 on Saturday, 85 on Sunday.
This has been your personal flash briefing from CBS 46 News, brought to you by West Shore Home, Atlanta's one-day bath remodeler.